15th may lead code, GFG question, substring with the same first and last characters. So we are given a substring and we have to determine the count of all possible substrings from this string that starts and ends with the same character. For example, the answer is here ABCA because it is starting with A and ending with A. Similarly, BCAB is also another possible answer. And all individual characters are always considered a valid substring for this case because they start and end with the same character. So here is what I tried with the brute force approach. These are two loops to generate all possible substrings, right? If you don't know about substrings, basically you cannot change the order of items. So for example, if you start with, let's say, A, then you all these things like A, AB, ABC, ABCA, these are called substrings. Then you start with B, then you have to consider B, BC, BCA, BCAB. These are all substrings, right? So basically that's what we generate here, and we check if the first character and the last character are same, then we increment our count. But this approach is failing because of the 10 raised to 4 constraints. So we have to think of something optimal approach. So the optimal approach is here. We count the frequencies, and by observing these frequencies, we have to calculate a formula to directly determine the number of possible combinations rather than counting and generating all possible substrings, and then we return our answer. So for example, here is the case. We are given 5 A's and the answer here is 15. So suppose we have a frequency array, we have the count of frequency of A, that is 5. So based on 5, how do we get the number 15 directly? So first of all, let's see what are the substrings here, and let's see the actual substrings, and then we'll continue with our formula. So here I've written the indexes rather than writing AAs because it will get mixed up. So basically index 0 to 1, I'm considering this 0 to 1, both are inclusive in this, both are included, index 0 and index 1. Then 0 to 2 means this, 0 to 3 means these things, right? And 0 to 4, similarly I've written all the indices. So these are possible substrings of length more than 1. Then all the individual itself are also considered a valid substring. So here answer this way gets 15. So there is basically a formula to count all possible substrings that can be generated by the string by the same characters. That is, the formula is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So for example, here the value of n would be the frequency of A, that is 5. So 5 into 6, that is 30, divided by 2, that is 15. So that is the formula. Now this formula will also get applied even if there are some other characters in between like this, right? So these were consecutive, but it is not necessary to be consecutive. For example, suppose here you say the value of 1, 2, 3 is, let's say, A, and other characters are between this, X and X are other characters. So possible substrings would be what? If we start with 1, first A, right, we can only end with this or we can end with this. So I've written both those two possibilities. Then if I start with 2, I can only end with this. I cannot go back, right? You cannot change the order of characters. So we are asked substring. So that is why there are only 3 possible cases. So no matter how many characters are in between, the possible number of substrings that can be generated will remain the same, right? That's why based on frequency, we can calculate here also the frequency is 3. So the possible number would be 3 into 4, that is 12 divided by 3, that is 6. Now you say here, why are only 3 here? Because others are this individual strings 1, 2 and 3. So total these 3 and added these 3 becomes 6. So that is the approach we are going to follow. The time complexity is O of n because we'll have to calculate the frequencies first, and then we'll have to calculate the all possible combinations by traversing through each calculated frequency. And space is of n in order to, well, space is not of n, sorry, space is constant. Why? Because we are only storing the 26 characters, right? So space is of 1, that is considered constant. So let's see. This is the solution. We have initialized a map to store the frequencies. We have stored the frequency of all the characters, and then we have computed this n into n plus 1 by 2, and we return the total, right? You'll get this code in the GitHub. All right. Thank you.